Good morning, friends. So, totally forgot to go live in here yesterday. We're on vacation. We're visiting in-laws, and the day just totally got away from me. So, I'm going to cover two topics in this quick video this morning. Number one is adding to your network. Like, if you have a really small Facebook following, how you, or Instagram following, like how you work with that and how you invite. Secondly, so first thing is adding to your network. When you join us, you get all kinds of training. In fact, I think there's too much training. This is really about you working on your own journey. This is really about you doing the personal development to change your mindset and to get results and to revamp your whole life. And that can sound overwhelming, so don't let it overwhelm you. It's just baby steps, right? Those tiny daily actions add up. Working on your own journey, being committed to your program, taking time every single day to read personal development. These are just basic things we do as a coach. And even if you don't want to share this with other people, if you're just here to work on your own fitness journey and maybe you want to get a discount on your products, do those things, because you showing up and working on your fitness journey, you drinking enough water, you eating the right foods to fuel your body, those are really important pieces of your journey. But I'm a firm believer that everything that's happening in here and in here is going to manifest on the outside. And so if you are working out and you are eating pretty sensibly, but you're mean girling yourself and you're focusing on all the ways it's not enough, or you're watching everyone else and comparing your journey to them, that is going to keep you stuck. And it's also going to prevent you from having the transformation on the inside and the out that we all really want. So our number one priority, I say this over and over and over because it is the most important part of our journeys, is to work on our own journey. So, adding to your network. So I know a lot of you, if you are like me, like I think it's hard for people to believe, but I am an introvert at heart. I'm an extroverted introvert, and that's why this business is my most favorite thing in the world, because I don't have to go out and work with people. I don't have to go to a retail store. I don't have to go to an office and deal with people. This is my business that I create. This is something I do on my phone when I feel like it, when my energy is good, and the rest of the time I can be off social media. I love social media. So to me, being on here is really fun. Networking with people, it's really fun. And so I think it can be really overwhelming. It's one of those things we overthink, but truly it's just finding people you went to high school with and reconnecting with them. And I reconnect with people every single day, not to sell them stuff. I have no interest in selling and being gross, but this is a heart-driven business. So I hear from some of you, you're like, well, I don't like people. Well, I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't consider myself a super people person. I'm really sensitive to other people's energy, and so it can take a big toll on me. But that's why I love this, because I get to find like-minded people just like me on social media, and I have the power to get on and get off when it serves me. And so I've grown my Facebook friend list. I've grown my Instagram following just by looking for people that are like me, people who are doing Fit for Mom, or people who have lots of cats. And so every single one of you is going to have your own niche market. And so to figure that out, to figure out how you find the right people to connect with, well, maybe you join a group. Maybe you join an energy medicine group. Maybe you join a group of pug moms. Maybe you're a twin mom, and so you find a group like that, and you just start to connect with people. You just start to friend. You just human, you people. You don't hit people's inboxes like, hey girl, want to buy my stuff? That's not what we do. And I think just about every single one of you in this group has been invited by me. So you've probably seen the evolution of how I've invited. In the beginning, it was awkward and weird, and now it's just like me talking to you. It's me checking in with you. I do so much following up with people. And that's the beauty of this business. That is where you make an impact, where people know that you're not just looking to sell them stuff. You really are genuinely interested in how their journey is going. And again, because it's all on social media, it's not like this constant barrage, it's not like I have to spend hours in my inbox. When I have a pocket, like today we're going to drive to Sandpoint. So that's an hour and a half drive, and I'm going to sit in the back seat and I'm going to network and I'm going to connect with people. I'm going to find people on Instagram and I'm going to just I'm going to comment genuine stuff on their pictures, on their cat pictures or whatever. So I think that's the piece that we overcomplicate. We think, we have to add 20 people a day. I've never done that. And I've had a lot of success in this business. I am not here to be icky and schmoozy and be something for everyone. I just want to find the people just like me who need this, because this transformed my life. This changed who I am. This isn't just about 60 pounds of weight that I've lost. It's about so much more than that. It's about finding my lifers and finding people just like me. It's about really stepping into that version of yourself you've always wanted to become. So like I said, when you join us as a coach, if that's what you're here for, you get a bunch of training, and there's a worksheet. I don't have it here. But I print one every single week, and it gives you prompts like, this is what you want to do. These are the connections you want to make on Instagram. So it's not like you're going to be floundering. If you're coachable and you're willing to follow a plan, you're going to tweak it so that it fits you, because what works for Susie Joe isn't going to work for you. And don't be deluded in thinking that you can do exactly what I do and you're going to duplicate that. You have to become you. You're going to speak to your people with your struggles and your victories and your transformation, and you're going to shine a light for your exact people, which is really awesome. So an easy way for any of you who are building a business or you're into networking or whatever, because a few of you are doing your own thing in here, which is totally cool, right? So something I do every single day that has really helped my business is I send a happy birthday message. And you can either do this in Messenger or you can just do it on people's Facebook wall. I like to put it on people's Facebook wall, and you've probably gotten one from me, and they're all genuine. I'm not just like schmoozing people, but I find something that resonates with me, something I think is funny, like Richard Simmons in workout gear or a cat destroying cake. And I'm just sending people a little message or writing on their timeline, like, I hope this is your best year yet. I hope you feel amazing in your skin, because I genuinely do. Does that mean that I want you to do what I'm doing? I think it'd be awesome for most people, but I'm not like one size fits all, okay? So that's just a simple, easy thing I do every single day to network with people and to reconnect with friends that maybe I haven't chatted with. Facebook will tell you, they'll give you a list of whoever is on your friends list is having a birthday. And I've actually gotten behind with this with being sick and traveling. So you can pull it up if you go to your friends, your actual friends tab, and then it will show you recent birthdays. And so you can send those people a message or you can write on their wall. And again, I believe this business, we have tools that will help people transform their lives. And that's what our Beachbody's corporate mantra or motto, is that the right word? Yeah, is about helping people transform their lives, helping people live healthy, happy, fulfilling lives. It's not just about workouts. It's not just about a number on the scale or the size of your clothes. It's about you feeling so good in your skin and being really proud of yourself. Thank you. I have a visitor. Okay, so that is expanding your network. There's more to it, but again, I'm not going to talk to you for hours. I want this to be quick. So if you only have 25 Facebook friends and you consider yourself an introvert, I'm telling you that you can do this business. In fact, I think a lot of the top successful coaches are introverts, and that's super cool that you can turn it on, you can turn it off. You don't have to be someone you're not. You need to be you, okay? So the other piece is inviting. And like I said just a few minutes ago, all of you just about have been invited by me to something. Maybe it's this group, maybe it's January's like upcoming group. And I don't look at it as trying to sell. It's like you have to meet people where they're at. And sometimes what I'm doing isn't a good fit for them. But I've always coached and led with the vision that I want to support you where you're at. I want you just to be a happy, excited version of yourself in this moment. Doesn't have to come at the end of the rainbow. It's not about finishing this, a program and having this epic transformation. Like, I want you all to be Beachbody lovers, but really it's just about you owning your journey and celebrating the process and revamping your mindset, because that's the biggest piece of all of this. So inviting looks like I have a notebook. That's the system I use. I have a couple different things I use that prompt me, because there's always going to be something in your business or something in your life, something in your fitness journey that you avoid, right? We all do it. We procrastinate certain things. And for me, there's a few things that I don't really like to do. It feels uncomfortable, even 4.5 years in. I'm telling you, if you decide to become a coach and you want to grow this into a business, you're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna suck before you get better. It's gonna be awkward and weird. There's gonna be lots of pieces that don't necessarily just like click and you're like, oh, this is amazing. Like, there's always something that stretches you, but the things that stretch you are the most important pieces of your journey, personal, professionally, marriage-wise, whatever, right? So my super fancy system is I have a planner that I use that I get to fill in. I use the Rise Up Planner by Moira Kukuba. You can get it on Amazon. I highly recommend it no matter what you're doing. If you're doing Beachbody, if you're selling Scentsy, if you have an energy business, like, I freaking love it. And she has all these different categories where you can write out your vision and you can write out affirmations and you can write out your goals, your year goals, and then how to break them down. It's fantastic. And every single day, every single week, there's like an hourly breakdown. So you can block out the time for family. You can block out the time for your fitness. You can block out the time to work your business, to add people to your network or whatever, right? And then towards the bottom, there's a bunch of little spaces that you can actually fill out. So for me, it's the things that I have to put on my own oxygen mask first, right? So I have my personal development listed on there. I check it off every single day. I have my daily energy practice on there. I check it off every single day that I do it. Connecting with people, following up, like all those little pieces that move my journey and my business forward, I do those. I track them every single day, because if you're not tracking what you're doing, it's really easy to think I'm working, I'm being really productive. Why am I not getting results? Well, probably because you're not doing the hard, hairy shit that you need to do. So be coachable. I use that planner. Oh darn it, my furnace is being weird again. I use that planner, and then I also have, it's called the Success Club Tracker that Beachbody gives us. I'm actually going to get 53 copies printed today and bind them, and it tells you, like, connect with this many people on Instagram, post these things on your Insta stories or whatever, right? So it breaks it down. I follow that, and then I have a 68-cent notepad that I use from Walmart. And every single day, I write the date at the top. I write my to-dos. I write like a quick affirmation, like I'm a really life-changing coach. I am a present, fun mama. I am so grateful for my journey. It feels really good to move my body. It's easy to drink my water. It feels effortless to crush my goals. Like, that's just something I've started doing in the last couple of weeks, and I really like it because it reminds me of how important affirmations are. And then I track. I write down everyone who gets a birthday message. I write everyone that I send an invitation to. And when I say invitation, I know some of you are like, oh my God, what does that mean? It could just be something like, hey friend, I'm thinking about you today, and I just read this article and it really resonated with me. Or here's a free workout. Or I'm going to drink my water and I'm challenging you to do the same. I view all of that as invitations. It's not necessarily buy this thing for me. It's just about putting effort towards people and allowing them to know that you're thinking about them and they're important. And that's always been something that I'm really grateful coaching gave me this platform, because growing up, I never felt like I belonged. I just never felt like I was special enough. And so that's always been so on my heart. Like when I worked at Starbucks, when I was a store manager, I wanted people to feel special. And I'm shitty with names. So if I call you friend, you're my friend, but I'm also just shitty with names. Okay, so I own that. And so, it could just be like sending people a water challenge or asking them how their journey is going. Like, those to me, those are invitations. I don't look at this as a selling business. That's gross. I don't sell. I share my journey. I shine the light for others. I listen to what's happening in their lives, and then I offer them a solution. And a lot of times, they're not going to take me up on the solution just yet. Being a coach is so much like being a farmer. Being a farmer and planting seeds and showing other people what's possible, because so many of us, every single one of you in this group, you've had some kind of objection, or there's been some piece that's kept you stuck from believing you could do this or believing you could do some other thing. That's just human nature, right? It's a protective mechanism. And so that's what I do as a coach. I connect people with tools, but more importantly, I pour belief into all of them. And in order to pour belief into them, I have to work on me. It's like the coolest cycle ever. So that's today's video. Day 2, day 3. I can use my fingers. I really can count. If you have any questions about that, or if you have any thoughts, like if you're a coach on our tribe and you're having success doing something and you want to share a nugget, go ahead. I know this feels overwhelming. I know that it can seem really scary, and I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's effortless and easy. You have to have the right mindset around it. You have to be coachable. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable and be willing to suck, and know that it's not an overnight thing. Some people, it is an overnight thing, but in my experience, I don't think that you get the same amount of transformation out of it if it is an overnight thing. That's why we want you to commit to a fitness program and go through the calendar at your own speed. 21 days could take you 45. I don't really care, but it's the confidence you get when you show up to your journey imperfectly every single day that's going to transform your life. So that's today, my friends. If you have any questions, drop a comment. I will be back tomorrow, and I'm happy to answer any questions for you. Make today awesome. Move your body, remind yourself of your truths, and drink your water.